All right, folks. We got a good one coming up here. Going to be running CAD BANE red deck here for deck 2 on our tier list playthrough. Had a really fun time playing Anakin Blue on for 10 games. Basically went 7-3, and we're just starting a new deck. We're going to be running 10 games with CAD red here. I'm going to keep this hand. I like that one. We're going to be running 10 games with CAD red, and at the end of it, we're going to be putting them on a tier ranking. And going to be doing that with all the leaders, but we're starting here with CAD as number 2. Alright, starting hand. We're going to start with Cartel Spacer. Sometimes it's almost sad when you don't have the initiative with CAD Bane's ability. Alright. Actually, I think that was a bad play with what I can do with Cartel Spacer. I wish I had done that different. But, you know what? Bad play on your second move, why not? We're starting against Mando Blue. This is fun. I always like playing against Mando decks. It's not really a meta deck, but, you know, what a way to start it out this playthrough here. Mando Blue usually means we're going to see a lot of upgrades. Yep, I was about to say. He's going to be exhausting some units. He just buffed up C-3PO. We're going to be playing Boba Fett. Let's get some Boba out there. Do 1 damage. Why not? Let's get started on this. Now, when he defends, when C-3PO defends, he actually is going to have essentially 1 more health because of that Electro Staff ability right there. We're going to do 1 less damage whenever we attack him. Man, getting CAD Bane, I want to keep that for later in the game. It's a 4-turn. I think I'm probably going to throw the Strafing Gunship out there, right? I could do 3 with Greedo. I could do 3 with Greedo. That would do 1 more to him, and then my 4 would work. So we could get all that. But he's going to play some sort of upgrade or something and exhaust me. So I just want to throw Strafing Gunship out there. Going to get rid of Greedo. We're going to attack with Boba Fett first. Get that 5 damage. I mean, I play CAD red. It's kind of an aggressive aggro type deck. I want to be putting damage on the board here. He's going to upgrade again. Okay, he's making the strongest C-3PO you've ever seen. I do run Mando sometimes myself, and sometimes, yeah, you just do kooky stuff like that. Alright, we could do some damage to him. But let's get out a gunship. Let's do a little bit of damage that way. That way, if we have to, you know what, we'll open fire. Turn 5. This one, I feel like I don't really need No Good to Me Dead yet. I'd rather have Crafty Smuggler out this turn, just kind of getting board control. He has a powerful C-3PO here, but we can take that out with an open fire. We've got a lot of moves. We're definitely using open fire, Crafty Smuggler this turn, so just the question is, what are we going to be hitting for 4 damage? Ooh, he's throwing out Zori Bliss. You just don't see that often, so I am going to take this opportunity to take out C-3PO. I think that's the best move. I don't want to get hit for 5 more. I already have 8 damage. He'd be basically halfway. He's used up all of his resources dropping Zori Bliss. Okay. That's not a super strong ability. But hey, what do I know? 8, 10, 13. I like that. And we're going to throw Crafty Smuggler out there and use the ability here. I think I would say we've kind of have really good control here. I like where we're at in this game. I don't foresee him coming back. He has a ton of cards, so I mean, he should be able to play whatever he wants, but we can run a Force Choke. We can run a Kit Fisto. I think we're going to run Fisto. Not an Underworld card, but I don't know. I just love the Smiling Jedi. There's one of them in this deck. He does 7 damage. Would Aura Sing probably be better? Yeah, I mean, she's a 7-drop, actually. So for a 6-drop, he's as tough as Aura Sing as a 6-drop. Alright, what do we want to do here? I could just keep hitting his characters. I could do 2 with Crafty and then use a Force Choke, but I just want to keep hitting him, so I'm going to hit you with Boba there. We're starting to get up there. I mean, I think I'm going to end this turn without a doubt. at 18 at least. And we're throwing CAD Bane out there, so yeah, I'm just going to keep attacking the base. I only have 8. I'm winning the race. Mando plays as an aggro deck. Great ability here. Any upgrade he plays, he can exhaust anybody he wants, really. Mine with 6 or less remaining HP. Mando plays as an aggro deck, so we'll see. I could see him on this turn 6 here. If he has a Fen Rao in his hand, I love the Fen Rao into like a Mandalorian armor type combo. That would do a lot of damage to me. He's going to put Snapshot Reflexes and put it on Mando. Exhaust and attack. He's running it aggro. He's trying whatever he can. All right, we're going to hit him with the old cartel. I mean, he can get me up there. I'll be at 17 at the end of this turn, but I'm pretty sure... Oh, good move there. Okay, can give it Sentinel. This is a nice little move there. I like that. For that phase, I can end that by just destroying him. Or I could play Kit Fisto. I need to play Fisto. Fisto comes out. If he plays something, I'm just going to grab the initiative. But I got to get Bane out there, too. CAD Bane. Gosh. But I can steal so much of everybody he's got on my next turn with my ultimate CAD Bane. So this will be interesting. This will be really interesting. I have great board control. I mean, this is going to be a fun finale. I mean, either way, this is going to be a fun little finale here. He's got some players. I've got a lot of little players. All I know is I just love the setup having CAD Bane on turn 7. He is going to take initiative. So I'm going to roll CAD Bane out. Do I want to have 5 damage on me? Essentially have him at 1 left? Yeah, I do, right? Because what's the point of waiting for anything at this point? Alright, here we go. I'm going to steal everything you got, bub. I'm going to throw away 7th Fleet Defender. We know what this turn's about. The best play in this whole deck, honestly. We got a Smiling Jedi out. We got CAD Bane. What a group. I still think it's crazy Kit Fisto doesn't have the heroism aspect to him, so you can really run him in an evil deck. A Jetpack. Okay, give a shield to Mando. Oh, and then he's going to try to Sentinel himself into that. But I don't see how that's a super duper smart move. Anyways, what I'm going to do, he could take me out, though, if I play CAD Bane there, if I steal everybody. But at least he doesn't have Sentinel, and he has to go that way. He exhausted Kit Fisto. He's just going to try to play upgrades this turn and get the win that way. I could play Aura Sing and have this ultimate ready. Let's see what he can do with this. Why not? And I'm going to get rid of that little shield. Now he's pretty much has to attack CAD Bane, but all of his people are going to be exhausted because I stole them. So really takes the wind out of his sails, and he has to stop exhausting my stuff because he has to do something here. So CAD Bane will just disrupt everything you have. I love throwing him out there. Although I'm sad that he exhausted Kit Fisto. With 6 health, he's almost the worst type of health because Mando can drop him. If he was 6-7, he'd still be attacking there. And he says, good game. Alright. He's going to hit me there and get all his guys. And I am going to start the assault. 22, 24, 27. I think we can win this one. 25, 28. And finally, Armada can attack. We were waiting to attack with everything. It feels like he was exhausting us every turn. Couldn't quite use. Had this huge amount of board control. All these people, we couldn't quite use it. Gotta say, he gave us a good fight there. Even though CAD Bane didn't really do anything as far as attacking wise, he just came out and then died. I mean, he still kind of stole the game because he stole that whole turn of whatever his finale was. He couldn't play his upgrades, couldn't get the tempo, couldn't get momentum, couldn't get everything built up the way he wanted to. Everything was disrupted. CAD BANE exhausted everything else, and he had to attack with Mando to give any hope of winning at that point. So you just really take the whole game apart. And with the 1 damage you can do with CAD's ability, actually 2 shields are just, this deck destroys shield decks. So really great game. I'd say my MVP of the game. It's hard to really pin an MVP down. CAD BANE played a great role. My leader CAD played a pretty good role. I think he did 8 damage overall. We just kind of did damage with everybody. Boba did some damage. I know both my... Having space is good. I feel like space is always going to chip away if you can get some guys in there. So overall, his MVP, Mando, I'd say... I don't know, this Captain Typho is interesting because it can give Sentinel to everything. I think it works well in a Mando deck like this. So, because it has big hitters that you don't want getting hit. So if you can have Sentinel, you protect those guys. Overall, would rate this game 4 out of 10. Was a good starter. We're 1-0, starting off with this CAD red deck. So, love CAD BANE. He's given it his all. You're going to be seeing a lot more of it. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you.